Forest Podcast is supported by viewers, listeners, and businesses just like you. Michelle Parno has lived and worked in Lake Forest for over 2 decades. Michelle's lending experience, when combined with her real estate expertise, makes her an invaluable asset to her clients as they navigate their home buying or selling process. Call Michelle now at 847-528-8721, 847-528-8721. For the best cannabis in the world, look no further than Iliad Epic Grow. Owned by Lake Bluff's own Rich Ruzich, they are a cannabis cultivation center focusing on hard-to-find small batch products that will delight both the occasional user and ganjier. When visiting Michigan, ask for it by name. Epic Products, exceptional process. For more information, email info@iliadgrow.com. Laracy & Company CPAs, founded in 2010 by Lake Forest's own Brian Laracy, specializes in tax preparation and bookkeeping services. Earning the People Love Us on Yelp award, their process is straightforward. Just upload, review, and file. For a free quote, visit LaracyCPA.com now. That's LARISEYCPA.com. I'm excited to share with you something special from our Lake Forest community, the Aesthetic Lounge Med Spa, located at 775 North Bank Lane in Lake Forest near Wisconsin Avenue. This just isn't any spa. They offer an amazing blend of traditional spa services plus the added benefit of medical procedures and treatments. In a relaxing and luxurious spa environment, you can enjoy a range of cosmetic and aesthetic treatments. These are all performed under the supervision of top medical professionals. The Aesthetic Lounge Med Spa provides skin care, facial rejuvenation, body contouring, laser hair removal, Botox, dermal fillers, chemical peels, and much more. What's great is that each treatment is tailored not just to enhance your appearance, but also to address specific skin concerns and to promote overall well-being. So if you're looking to pamper yourself and take your beauty routine to the next level, give the Aesthetic Lounge Med Spa a call at 224-768-8028 or visit them at their location on North Bank Lane. It's an experience your skin will thank you for. We'd also like to say we're thankful for our Patreon supporters, Otto, John C., Helen, Herrick, J.M., and Paul G.
Good morning.
Oh!
My Larry King microphone.
Oh! High and tight, too, with the cut.
Oh, well, it was getting a little shaggy.
Did you get coiffed?
I got it cut for the year. No, no. Try to look my best for the podcast, for our viewers.
Yeah, you and me both. So
well, you just slap a hat on backwards there, but that's.
So the city council meeting.
Yeah. So I guess the big part was the I don't know what I'd say the 4th of July presentation. I think we're gonna have a good time this summer here in Lake Forest. Sounds like a lot of cool events. But yeah, no, I mean there's quite a few events. You did a nice job running them down here, and the summary you made of the meeting.
Well, you got to watch.
Or Grok made of the meeting, but
well, first of all, assume if everybody should assume that everybody is using AI because everybody, I assume, wants to be better at what they do. And if somebody doesn't like AI content, then pick up the phone and talk to somebody personally. But everything else, consider it AI. Is my
so here's a question I have for you on that. So so on Sunday, Michael Jordan was the owner of the team that won the Daytona 500. So the next day, on quite a few mainstream sports websites, they had the picture of him back when he won his first NBA final, crying, holding the NBA trophy. And then an AI-generated photo of him doing the same thing. That said, should a journalism outlet, when they're using an AI photo like that, should they say AI? Because I think a lot of people were like, wow, Jordan did that again and stuff. So there's nothing wrong with using AI, but shouldn't you cite it, particularly when you're a news source like some of the like ESPN or Fox Sports or any of those places?
Well, like YouTube or any platform like that, they make you have to put that in there. And yeah, they should with an asterisk, but I think you have to assume that everybody is doing that. And
well, you had us in the locker room at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you don't think that's fake? Oh, were you really there, Joe? Were you there?
I missed it. I got there like 10 minutes after. So thank you for putting me in the picture. No, no, but I mean, stuff like that. I mean, look, anyone who knows us knows we weren't there. Right.
Well, If you
That they
read
wouldn't
any of
let, that they even if we were in the building, they wouldn't have let us in the locker room. But
you should know that.
I don't know. I just it's something. I have two college kids, and there's ethics debated about using AI for term papers and
Yeah,
things
you
like
should
that.
use them. Teachers, come up with better topics, better queries. Get past it. This is happening so fast, Joe. This is compared to the internet. Internet is like a toddler. This is like Michael Jordan.
And still acts like a toddler, but that's
Oh, it's
it's made a lot of people act like toddlers behind their keyboard.
for
But
the people that are resistant to change. This is one thing you have to adopt quickly because the people that do
sure.
adopt this particular thing, you'll be light years ahead of everybody because it's
Okay. Anywho, back to the topic
but
at
what?
hand, and
What
that is
topic?
the 4th of July and the 250th America 250. What do you call? Okay, the bicentennial in '76 was the bicentennial. Do they have a word for 250 that I don't know? Is it
250, yeah.
250? Okay. It's like at some point they stopped using the Roman numerals for the Super Bowl because nobody could figure it out. Yeah. So, I mean, you got what, July 2nd, there's going to be a concert in the square, Taste of Lake Forest event on Bank Lane on the
Freddie
beautiful.
Jones band. Oh my God. What is this, 1994?
Well, a lot of us would like to go back to 1994. So that sounds like fun. July
Wayne,
3rd.
Wayne Healy. How you doing, buddy? Long time no see. Welcome back. He's the lead singer.
July 3rd, right here at across the street at Elawa Farm, ticketed dinner. So that'll be a nice event here to showcase the wonderful Elawa Farm. July 4th, festival and fireworks at Deer Path Park with Fletcher, Rockwell, and Freddie Jones Band headlining. So that'll be fun. And then July 5th, an ice cream social at the beach with the American Legion partnership. And then proposed a time capsule that could be opened years from now. What, the 300th birthday or something?
Wonder what he's going to put in there. Philippe, where are you at, dude? I keep inviting you, man.
Philippe is a commodity. Okay, you don't want him every week like me. Okay, you want him occasionally.
I don't want you every week
in. Fine, no, but no, you can only Philippe is just it's an acquired taste. And I mean that in a positive way.
I'm an acquired taste, but I'm the one that's pulling the levers.
It's a sour taste. No. So yeah, no, I think it's going to be great. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on this year with the 250th birthday. Those of us old enough to remember the bicentennial back in '76, there was a lot of cool stuff happening.
Yeah, really cool
then.
quarter.
I just remember all the CTA buses got painted red, white, and blue. And then the CTA was so lazy that they said, you know what, we're just going to leave them red, white, and blue. And they never went back to the cream and green after that.
Why would you?
I don't. But that was what the CTA was known for, was that the cream and green. Or you called it the green limousine, right?
The green limousine, that's correct.
Yeah, but
take a prom date on the
1976 bicentennial is why the CTA trains are red, white, and blue today.
You know how you know you're good looking if your prom date will go with you on the bus to prom.
Did that happen for you?
No.
Just hypothetically.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Okay.
Hi, honey. I'll meet you at the bus stop.
So, I mean, that was it. I mean, otherwise, just the normal.
Well, here's a couple things that I saw. You have to watch it's nice to have a summary of things, but to get the nuance.
Yeah, no, I watched.
Okay.
I watched.
How do you feel about these baby beauty pageants?
You know what? Each person chooses their thing to do, and they've chosen that, and more power to them. I mean, it's talent, and there's talent involved. It is not I don't view it as sexist or anything like that.
Is it sexist? It's not.
No, I think, look,
Where's for the guys? Why don't I see any guys up there in a pageant?
because no one wants to see you.
Okay.
Or
what
me.
about?
Let's be. What wasn't Arnold Schwarzenegger Mr. Universe back in the day? So I guess there are.
Yeah, but we're talking about like a 8-year-old kid going up trying to promote something, and it's not a good look.
Well, you know what, Pete? I mean, these kids, this is a lot for them, and they try.
I agree,
very
it's
hard.
a lot for them. I'm asking, is that the right thing to do, to put kids through a pageant, a criteria of judgment that will shape their future?
Well, look, my daughter didn't go that route, but she was in skating tournaments starting when she was 3 years old, ice skating, figure skating.
But how does that compare to a beauty pageant?
They're both contested things, and you get drilled on things, and you prepare for things, and the skills you learn in that. I had the pleasure of working with, for a little bit of time a few years ago, with Erica Harold, who was Miss America back in the day, and then ran for Attorney General against Kwame Raoul. And she was very candid, because people would ask her, in fact, Kwame Raoul made a very derogatory comment that he later apologized for, dismissing her as, well, she's just Miss America, whatever. But Erica would tell you that, that those pageants really prepped her for life and things that had nothing to do with the pageant itself. I mean, anytime you go into something like that and you prepare for things, it helps you prepare for other things in life, just like playing sports or playing chess or all sorts of other activities. And these are the activities that these kids have chosen, and they're with their family, to do. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I mean, it's not for everyone.
I think there's aspects of it to go in front of the public. I think that's a great thing, to speak and all that. But why aren't we promoting like a debate team or something like that, versus going up there in a gown and you have the
plenty of our teams have been up at the podium. This just happened to be what was up this month. I mean, they've had.
I'm challenging this particular group.
The lacrosse team.
Is this a valid group to have out there to do with kids?
I say yes.
Okay. All right.
I say yes.
And
more power to them.
All right, fair enough. Point made, point taken.
Free country. If you don't like it, don't do it.
That's right. Well, I'm just saying.
Some people don't like football. Some people feel football is dangerous.
I'm just saying, you're doing these pageants, and then who owned the biggest pageant of all, right?
Donald Trump.
Just saying. Just saying.
He was an entrepreneur.
He sure was. That and USFL, baby.
Oh God, the USFL, the Chicago Blitz.
Herschel
with
Walker,
Marv Levy was the head coach.
Jim Kelly is a quarterback, and it was.
Oh yeah, Jim Kelly, Herschel Walker. Was Flutie in that too?
Of course he was.
Yeah.
The Boston Patriots or whatever it was. I don't know.
I just remember Marv Levy was part of that. And then who's the other coach that was also the Redskins coach? He later died. George Allen.
Yes.
And then his son was later a U.S. Senator, I believe.
Of course he was.
George Allen Jr.
Then what the heck happened at the omnibus vote? It looked like the Keystone Cops up there.
Consideration of an ordinance approving a recommendation from the Building Review Board for 50.
Mr. Mayor, if I may.
Yes?
These items are from the previous city council meeting. If we can go.
All right.
I do not have the same thing that he has.
Thank you. Forget all of that.
Okay,
Mr. Mayor, if it's easier, perhaps we could proceed to old business, and in the meantime, the city clerk could print off the correct omnibus items, unless you have it right there.
Oh, that would be great.
All right.
Right, Nancy?
It's the entire package, so it's got all the backup information.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, so I suggest,
All right. I'll,
Let me-
there you go.
My apologies.
It's okay.
And yes, there are 9.
It's on our toes. Okay.
Whoever's that is, that's too small.
That's kind of weird.
Let's start over.
I know, I'm like, wait.
Same rule supply. There are 9 items this evening in reallocating 2026 volume cap to the village of Buffalo Grove, Illinois. This does sound more familiar. Item 6, approve a 1-year extension to an.
7 yeas, 0 nay, motion carries. My apologies.
No, my apologies for just reading it and not paying attention.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's a little difficult to watch after.
I will put that right here. Everybody.
I know you will. I knew your TDS would put
No,
it
but it's like
center. It got fixed. It's not a big. I don't know what happened. Was he handed the wrong sheet? I don't know, or I don't know how that could happen, but.
It's almost like Mel Brooks, and I want to bring to you these 15. Whoops, these 10 commandments.
In the grand scheme of things, it's not a big deal. I mean, it's not like they passed the wrong one. Now, if they had actually adopted the wrong consent agenda, they call it Omnibus. Back on my board, it was called consent agenda, but it's the same thing. So if they had passed if they'd passed the wrong one, that would have been a problem. But I don't know how that happened. I am sure after that meeting, Jason Witch is going to make
some
sure.
AI, Jason Wikipedia?
And
all that overhead.
Bert Boyer is going to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Hey, Jason, get some.
I don't know.
AI.
Look, hey, you know what? As long as they pick up my trash twice a week and plow, and they did a great job with all the snow plowing this winter, and the stuff that really matters, I don't care about that stuff, and most people don't.
Yeah, but it did happen. So what do you think happened?
I think he was handed the wrong sheet. I don't know. How else could it have happened? I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe we should I'll reach out to him and find out, but it's not a.
Well,
I'm sure no one's more embarrassed than him. But, but
wait, I got 8. I got 9. I got 8. I got 9.
I mean,
I hear a 10.
I was the mayor for one meeting in Morton Grove because the mayor was out of town and they rotated
was
who
YouTube
the mayor
around
was.
back then?
What?
I wish YouTube was around.
They didn't record any of that stuff. I wish I had shown it to my kids, but there was one meeting that I was the mayor pro tem or whatever. And I have to tell you, I was like, I thought, okay, no big deal. And then I get up there and I'm like, oh my God, I'm in charge of this thing. And I got to run this thing. And I'm like, whoa. So I'm like, I mean, it ain't easy just doing that.
Ain't nothing easy.
So I don't know. I'm going to guess he was handed the wrong sheet. Or obviously he had the wrong sheet. How he got it, I don't know, but I don't think it's that big a deal. I mean,
I'm just saying there's a lot of overhead in that room, and to let that happen.
I mean, now let me ask you this: what would have happened if they'd passed the old one?
What was he reading?
That's a question for the city attorney, I guess. I don't know. If they'd had a tax levy in the old one, does that mean they'd have a second tax levy and everybody's taxes would double? I don't. I think somewhere there would be some correction mechanism in that. But here's the thing, though: if he's doing it for 2 minutes, how come nobody figured it out for 2 minutes? How come none of the other aldermen stopped him? How come nobody else said, "Excuse me, Mr. Mayor, got the wrong one"? Because the agenda is in front of everyone in the room, right? Either on the
don't they get together beforehand?
They put on the video screen in the side of the room, and then they have paper copies in the back, and it's on you can pull it up on your phone because it's on the city website. So everyone there is a little guilty of not saying anything. I don't know. It's, if that's the worst thing that happens in Lake Forest, we're doing pretty good. So
I'm just saying, where there's smoke, there's fire. That happened in front of everybody.
There's no fire.
Everything's fine.
There ain't no smoke. It was an honest
fine.
It was an honest mistake that was corrected. So
okay.
But we spent more time talking about it than he did doing it. So whatever.
Well, what do you want to talk about, Joe?
I don't know. It's your dime, your dance floor.
Well,
man.
you don't like what I'm talking about. So what's
how
your
about
alternative?
the upcoming primaries in March for all the, we had Ted Dabrowski on, who's one of the candidates for governor. A bit of a mess right now in that Republican primary for governor, in that Ted Dabrowski has publicly raised, throw in the fact that the Champaign County clerk, who's a Democrat, misspelled Ted's first name. He got the last name right, which is the harder part. But instead of saying Ted Dabrowski, he put on the ballot Tad Dabrowski. And you're like, okay, what's the big deal? But all of Ted's...
He was a tad off.
All of Ted's yard signs, he's marketing himself as Ted. All the signs say Ted. So the concern is someone's going to get into the ballot box polling place in Champaign County, or their absentee ballot, and not connect the dots and not vote for Ted Dabrowski when they intended to. So I don't know. This may be all a moot point, because the poll, I just saw a poll.
Who's going to win?
I think Darren Bailey's going to win.
Bailey?
I think Bailey will win. I, as I said before, I don't have anything against Darren Bailey personally. He's a nice man. I'm very saddened to what happened to his family. It was that helicopter crash. But I just don't think he's electable in a statewide election in Illinois.
He's not. He's electable in Southern Illinois. He
lost a Republican primary in Southern Illinois though, to Mike Bost. Yeah, last year.
But he talks like them. How can he lose to?
Because so does Mike Bost.
Oh,
but
who's
I've
Mike
always
Bost?
Look. Mike Bost is a congressman for Southern Illinois.
Okay.
Near Metro East, and Darren primaried him. I mean, not Darren. Excuse me. Darren Bailey primaried him in the 2024 Republican primary, and Bost won because President Trump endorsed Bost, because Bost had stuck with him on all the votes that Trump wanted in Congress. So he said, look, I have nothing against Darren Bailey, but Mike Bost has been a supporter of mine, so I'm going to support him. So that was the end of Darren Bailey's campaign. So, but this time around, I think everyone in the Republican Party knows who Darren Bailey is, because he ran in 2022. He got clobbered. But he's known. People don't know Ted Dabrowski. People don't know Rick Heidner. People don't know James Mendrick. I think at this point, Darren Bailey's going to win. Now, that could change. Ted's got supposedly the financial backing of Dick Uihlein. So that could open up the wallets and get some ads on TV. Trump could weigh in and endorse Ted Dabrowski.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I mean, Trump hasn't said anything yet, and you just never know. If I was President Trump, I'd stay out personally. I'd let I wouldn't weigh in on primaries like that. But I'm not President Trump, so he might just weigh in. He might decide, but we'll see. I just think, like I said, I think Darren Bailey would be better running for governor of Kentucky than Illinois. He's closer to the Kentucky capital than he is to the city of Chicago. So I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'll vote for Bailey in the November election if he's the nominee, because I think he'd be a better governor than J.B. Pritzker, but not holding my breath on that one. But
well, I can
we'll see what happens. But there's a big primary on the Democratic side for U.S. Senate, because Dick Durbin is retiring, and there's 3 candidates for that. Raja Krishnorthy, congressman from Northwest Suburbs, Juliana Stratton, who's the lieutenant governor and has the backing of Governor Pritzker, and Robin Kelly, who's a congresswoman from the South Suburbs. So the last poll I saw had Raja way ahead because he's been spending a lot of money, his money, on TV since July. But Stratton now has ads on, paid for by Pritzker. So we'll see how we'll see. I think this will be a test of Pritzker's ability within his own party to decide other races. We'll have to see. Then you have the comptroller race, which is open seat. Holly Kim is one of the candidates, but the Tribune just endorsed Maggie Crope, who's a state legislator, who I believe worked for Pritzker at one point. And there's a few other candidates in that one. So let's see how that goes.
I can already hear Jeff Urso nodding off.
Yeah, well, he was nodding off when we started. But
let's get back to the city council. What about the parking?
Parking? Oh, I mean, they're just going through with the plans that they got. I mean,
well, it's
nothing earth-shattering in this one. I mean, we've talked about it previously, right?
Well, they said 30-minute spaces have been restored. That's
I mean, you're not going to know how this stuff works till you try it. That's the bottom line with this. And you get 10 people in a room, you'll get at least 10 different opinions of it. I would like to hear, I'm interested to hear what people like Jeff Urso have to say, because he's got a business there that has parking challenges. I'd love to hear what Mary from Gerhard's has to say, because she's, how does the parking affect her business? And are there ways we can help Gerhard's and the other businesses there? So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully they get it right. And if they don't, they'll tweak it again. I mean, that's, you just don't know something until you test it out.
Then Waukegan and Everett.
About time.
What do they got going on there?
I think this is where the city does a good job of leveraging state and federal funds. So I think they're going to redo that intersection, and it hasn't been done, I guess, since the 90s. So hopefully make that's a tough one, because you got the train going through there right next to it. And
I think they're getting help, like a couple $100,000 to help put that through.
Look, I have always said that Lake Forest pays a lot in state income tax to the state and sales tax, because even if it's not in the city of Lake Forest, people in Lake Forest spend a lot of money in retail stores, and that sales tax goes to the state. People in Lake Forest have a lot of income taxes that they have to pay to the state. So I think Lake Forest should get it should get something back for that. So anytime there's a grant, they're doing a good job of getting the applications through, because not all grant applications get approved. But they've been working very hard with that over there, and we'll see. It'll be a pain. All construction's a pain when you're doing it, but I think it'll improve the flow of traffic. That plus the one, what's the street right by the high school, by the west campus of the high school on Waukegan? Wesley. That's an intersection that they're doing this year. That needs it very badly.
They just had a water main break over there, I think.
Yeah, they got to fix all those water mains over there. Pete, they're all like 80
I want more
old.
lead in my water.
You can't. It's easy to say we need new water mains. Okay, if you replaced every old water main in this town, you wouldn't have money for anything else. All right. I mean, you have to kind of phase this in and work through it. The public works guys really work their tail off, keeping that stuff working. And when something goes wrong,
love the water guys.
Yeah, no, they're good guys. And Mike Thomas is a good director there. So it's a challenge, but that intersection at Wesley and Waukegan has had a lot of accidents because there's no left turn lane. So I think this is going to you've got the land to do it there. Basically get left turn lane in there. And that'll help, because you got people going 50 miles an hour. It's 45, but everyone goes 50 at least.
Yeah, and they're checking their
and you come around a curve there if you've ever gone northbound on that. And so a lot of people don't see it, especially if you're not familiar with the area, and boom. So there's been a lot of bad accidents there over the years. So hopefully this fixes that.
What's more dangerous, drunk driving or texting?
That's like saying which is worse, cancer or leukemia.
Well, it's texting.
Well, in many ways, yeah, because at least someone who's drunk hopefully knows they're drunk, and has
Well,
the
they're- well,
smarts to not drive. But
They're talking about bringing the BAC blood alcohol content down to 0.05.
0.05. We'll see how that plays out. I don't know.
But my
other
point
states.
is, texting is more dangerous than drinking and driving.
Yeah, and texting and driving is illegal in Illinois. I think it's
It's
illegal.
it's all illegal, but the penalties for texting and driving aren't that great, except loss of life. My point
Right.
is the way the law.
Well, I know someone that got pulled over for texting and driving, got a ticket in Chicago, I believe, downtown Chicago.
Did they get their license suspended?
I don't know.
I
don't
tell
think
you,
so.
they did not.
Okay.
But you drink and
So
drive.
you're saying we should increase the penalty for
Yeah.
texting and driving? Okay, that's fair. Fair one. Let's get Senator Morrison and Representative Morgan on that.
She's too busy cutting ribbons.
Well, she sponsors some bills. I mean, her opponent wants to come on the show, by the way, her Republican. Hate. Hold on. Hate. Let me get it right. This is embarrassing now.
Usually hate goes along with Pete. Hate Pete? That can't be it.
Hold on. I've got it here. I mean, I hate to say it. She's got an uphill battle, but in the general election.
Okay.
KateForSenate.com. So if we go to KateForSenate.com, I actually signed her petition too.
The new hospital emergency.
Katie McGrath.
McGrath.
When you do the math, you'll choose McGrath.
That agency loves you.
No, she's a really nice person, and we're going to get her on a future show. I figure wait till after the primary to have her on, and then the guy that is running for Lake County Sheriff wants to come on too. But these guys, they don't have a primary. They're uncontested in the Republican primary. Their fight is in November. So my feeling was wait at least until after the primary and then have them on, because I think everyone's focused on those primary elections. We just talked about the 9th Congressional District, which we're not in as a big primary because Schakowsky's retiring, and we'll see how that plays out. But of course, there is a primary in the 10th Congressional District. We had Brad's opponent, Morgan, on.
That guy's a hoot.
He has about he's a nice guy. I don't agree with him on virtually anything, but and he has about as much chance of winning as Morgan Wallen does.
Why are these?
Actually, Morgan Wallen would get more votes.
Well, since we don't have Jeff here or Scoo or anybody else, we can get on this. Why are these socialists so bad at math? I mean, they're god awful horrible. I mean, Mondami, what did he do? He's gonna go to
he's raising was it property taxes now, or
well, he's going to the retirement funds to fund all this free stuff. Yeah. And it's like a little kid. The kid says, I want that toy. You tell him no 100 times. You give him a toy, and then they lose interest after 2 minutes. And I think
there's a great phrase about that, and I want to make sure I get it right. I can't remember who said it. I think it might have been Margaret Thatcher or Ronald Reagan, one of the great icons of the 20th century. But everyone's for all this stuff.
Yeah.
But then they can't figure out how to pay for it. And, tax the rich. Let's just raise taxes on the rich. Well, that never works. Well, it never works, because even if you tax the rich at 100%, you still wouldn't have enough money to pay for all of the stuff they want to pay for. So then the definition of rich gets redefined to be basically the upper middle class. Then when they don't have enough money with that, they go to the lower middle class. And the problem is, anytime you do these taxes, it may not be a direct tax on the poor, but the poor end up paying for it. A great example of that was the yacht tax. About 35 years ago, the government said, well, let's tax luxury yachts. Let's do a tax on $1 million or more luxury yachts. Well, what happened? All the luxury yacht companies went out of business, and who'd they lay off? All the guys working on them at the shipyards. So what did that accomplish? Nothing.
Where's Zuckerberg now?
I don't know. Was he testifying in something I saw? Or
No, he just
no?
moved. He left California.
Oh, to where? Texas? Florida?
Yeah. No, Florida.
Florida.
And a couple things, when we talked to Morgan Fairchild, the socialist.
I'd rather have talked to Morgan Fairchild.
So,
or Morgan Wallen.
Yeah, but
it'd be a hell of a show with Morgan Wallen.
But if you do choose to stick around, what I haven't heard people talking about is California, they're going to go to an exit tax.
Well, because they're running out of people there to tax. I mean, they're not running out. They're still the largest state in terms of population. But yeah, I mean, there certainly is that. And, Gavin Newsom, the last poll I saw had Gavin Newsom winning, being the leading candidate for the Democratic nomination for president in 2028. So whoa.
Thank God.
How boring is it so far? I gotta jump in. I gotta fix this shit.
We were just talking about California.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm leaving.
How bad it is.
Politics. How are you doing, my friend?
Doing good. How you boys?
Are you still in the hospital or are you home now?
Yeah, no, I'm still here, dude. This is like the Cadillac of hospitals, man.
Talk to me.
Dude. I got in the ER and it was the second day that they opened. Beautiful. All right. Now I'm in this one of the newest wings. They just opened last week. Yeah. I mean, I got an 80-inch TV in here. I don't know what you could ask. Yeah. I mean, this place is. I went to Highland Park. I told you guys last month about it and thing. That was like a hospital you'd imagine in Kuwait or maybe somewhere in Pakistan somewhere. I don't know, just Ecuador.
The People's Republic of Highland Park Hospital.
Whatever. That hospital is trash. Lake Forest Cadillac of hospitals, man. So.
Well, I mean, they've been working on it. Is all the construction done, or are they wrapping it up? I don't know.
All I know is it takes 15 minutes to walk anywhere in this building. So
they talked about the emergency room in the city council meeting last night, Jeff. Is it really nice when you went there? What's the experience? Oh. The wait's not bad. Give me a play-by-play.
I waited 15 minutes. So that was awesome. And then beautiful. I mean, there had to be 30 bedroom rooms, with beds or whatever they call them. Dude, and there's plenty of staff. Place is immaculate. So, I mean, when maybe we shouldn't put the word out too much, but you want to talk about the nicest hospital around, it's by far this.
Well, we can thank Ken Griffin, who made a generous donation, so generous that they renamed the hospital after his mother.
Nice.
Catherine Gatz Griffin, if you see the signs out there now, but
duly noted. Hold on, Jeff. More play-by-play. All right, talk to me about the food menu. You pick what you want. Come on, what kind of selection you get there?
Oh, Jeff's going to be catering it from Duffers.
No. Hold on. I got this thing.
Are you really in a hospital? Looks like you're in a hotel room.
There we go.
They got breakfast. They got lunch. They got handhelds. They got it all, dude. This place.
Wings?
What's that?
They got wings and pizza.
I mean, did they? So I've gotten 4 meals or 3 meals so far out of them. They're good. This is better than
better than Duffers. No, it's kidding.
Okay, Joe, I don't know why you have to be so hurtful, man. I'm
not hurtful. I'm saying
guys in a hospital.
I'm saying Duffers is so good that they've set the bar.
It was excellent. I mean, their sandwiches, their desserts, their service is really good. So nice. I don't know. I've been overly impressed with how awesome this place is. So I almost don't want to go home.
It's like a spa.
Yeah, I'm hey, can I get a residency up in here? What's going on? This thing is, I went from an all-inclusive Mexico last show to an all-inclusive over here in Lake Forest. It's on fire. So
I'm glad to hear the wait time has gone down, because that was a big issue with a lot of people was wait time at Lake Forest Hospital was really, really bad because
When I-
they just were overloaded.
Yeah, when I got here, there probably was 25 people in the waiting room. And we got in back in 15, 20 minutes, and everyone, they just kept flipping people.
Much better than the old way.
Snacks.
That's good.
Yeah, it
I
was.
felt bad for the staff because they were clearly overwhelmed when we had to
So,
go.
so there was a rumor from people years ago, and this is all hearsay rumor, that they originally built that bad on purpose, with the intention of if your wait times get long enough, you get state funding or federal funding. I don't know. That's what someone told me one
I
time.
find that hard to believe because
That's
I
now
believe
that's-
that doesn't check out to me. But
because when they
think
built
that's just
that
some
brand new hospital
rumor.
originally, like 7-8 years ago, don't forget Lake Forest Hospital used to be this like thing that that you'd see in a museum, and then they built the brand new one. And the original ER, you walked in that thing, you're like, wait a minute, you just built a brand new hospital. Any common person was like, you just built a brand new hospital, and the ER is this big. So everyone was like in shock about that, and it was a talking point for years. And that was, you almost have to believe that it was kind of done on purpose. But now it doesn't matter. They got their goal done. This thing, it's the Cadillac of hospitals. So you're all set now. So however they got to this point, Joe, whether they did it on purpose or by accident, it's great now.
You know what? I'm going to go out and break my leg.
Listen,
I'm sure that the people would gladly do it to you.
For me kicking you in the ass, Joe.
Yeah.
So
No, it's all good.
So they talked about parking in the city council meeting. They freed up 4 spots. Did you catch any of that?
Did they
Jeff?
cut down some trees? What happened?
Why you get me going like that?
I don't know. You're the guy that hates trees. I had to ask.
I hate them on Deer Path when I'm trying to park my damn car. Yeah, I hate it. Stupid. Oh, it looks great. Oh yeah. Hey, you know what?
How many spots does the Cybertruck need, Pete?
Hey, you know what? Just wait till spring, and all those cars that are parked there and those trees, those birds are going to love those cars.
Hey, listen, you got to support the local car wash business in town too. And
Yeah,
this is part of the economic
Next to,
development.
right by
strategy.
the CVS there.
Yeah,
What's the go-to? The BP?
yeah. The car. My
BP,
truck.
the car
doesn't-
wash. Yeah, car
My
wash.
truck doesn't fit there, but in Lake Forest, by far, that BP.
Yeah, where do you go to put a truck in there? Because every time I go by there,
Dude, we go to the gas and wash and right
Green
by the
Oaks.
tollway. Green Oaks. Yeah, I mean that thing's a.
is it manual?
Oh,
You
put
drive.
it-
You got to drive in.
you
Okay.
drive in, you put
And
it
then
in
the guy-
neutral,
The guy tells you put it in neutral, and then you sit in it.
and they got vacuums. They come up with all the sprays now. I mean, they're dialed in over there. That's a pretty cool gas station. I got to be honest.
But yes, it is cool. But if you want to stay local, we got the car wash here in Lake Forest on Western Avenue, right by at the.
100%. Yeah,
BP.
that's if I didn't have a 6-inch lift on my truck, so I don't know why Joe's going out there. He clearly doesn't have that lift, so I don't know how he even knows about this place. But if I had 2 vehicles in Lake Forest,
Get around.
His Prius fits very well there.
I don't have a Prius. Never would buy a Prius.
Joe's more of a Subaru guy. Leave him alone.
No. So the funny thing about the Subaru is that it's the vehicle of choice of a lot of liberal left-wing people.
I don't know how you.
It's made by non-union labor in the big red state of Indiana. That's where Subarus are made.
Nice.
So they're laughing all the way to the bank.
So hold on, back to car wash, Jeff. Because seriously, I've had to manually wash my truck because it's too big or they're too scared to take it. So
Gas and wash.
Yeah, they'll take care of it, no problem.
Oh, it's awesome. So I think it's $35. I paid $32, $33 a month. Yeah. And I got not the top one, the one right below the top.
Yeah.
Unlimited wash, and the vacuums are always on. And dude, it could be -20 out. That thing's open.
It's open. Okay.
That thing's open regardless, all the time. So, and it's not far from my house, So I go over there.
There's no ice trucks in front.
No ice trucks in front. Yeah. Yeah, but it's been good, man. It's a nice little place. So
Hey, the time capsule, Jeff. What would you put in that time capsule?
Oh, I saw that, the time capsule. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think I heard about that during that meeting. What for Lake Forest? I don't know. I mean, they're coming up with different ideas like schools and blah blah blah. I
Yeah,
don't know. I don't know if anything cool enough. What do you got there?
I put a sandwich in there.
A sandwich. Yeah,
I put my microphone in there.
yeah, yeah,
Well, it
yeah.
used to be they
My
would put
my
a
my,
news
my
back
nasty
in the
hat.
day. They would put newspapers, a current newspaper.
Yeah, you know what
But I
my
think
kid
that's
would say,
kind of
Joe? They'd
passe
be like,
now.
"What's that?" They don't even know what a newspaper is.
I mean, maybe put a sample of contemporary clothing, because then kids 50 or 100 years from now will be like, "Man, they wore that." So I don't know. I don't know. A cell phone, a current cell phone. So
Yeah.
that would be a good thing to put in it. Look, if you had a time capsule from like 20 years ago, a cell phone would look. Kids wouldn't recognize it today.
The
So,
Nokias where you're playing Snake.
yeah.
Oh, tell me that didn't screw up your math test.
Dude, that was the best. I love
And
those
then, and
Nokias.
then
Those Nokias were indestructible. You
and
can
BlackBerry.
break them if you tried.
Best cell phone ever. You are correct.
Yeah, that thing
Hey,
was.
let's celebrate the Polish members of the podcast. Pączkis.
Pączki.
I see Mary is
Pączki.
is Mary from Gerhardt's outsourcing her Pączkis?
Pączki. Pączkis.
Yeah, it's Fat Tuesday for Polish, right?
Yeah. What is going on with that? First of all, Mary, why aren't you making your own? And number two, what are these things and why are we
He
doing
makes
it?
enough good stuff, Pete.
It's for like jelly filled donuts, dude. They're awesome. Pączki. It's I get them once a year. My
Why
wife.
don't you go over there today and see if she's got any half price?
I still can't afford it.
Go to Jewel. They had them too. We get the cheap ones there.
Do they have them at Jewel? At the Jewel?
They used to. I don't. They used to have them at Jewel. I don't know.
I
haven't
always
seen
get
them.
stopped at the credit department when I go over there, and they
But
say,
you know,
"Yeah, leave."
my wife goes to a Polish bakery out in Wheeling, and they're always
Yeah.
really good. So,
Pączki.
Pączki.
No, it's not Paczki.
All right,
Pączki.
never mind.
Outdoor Polish. Jeff. Ask your wife.
yeah, she's not here right now.
I know, but
it is-
ask
it
her
is
next
good
time you
job.
see her.
Yeah, it's Pączki. It's Pączki.
Pączki. Pączki.
Yep.
Just think of punch.
Yeah. There you go.
Ragdale. They were talking about Ragdale. Anybody want to? They got 400 grand.
We took there was a tour of Ragdale that my wife and I took a couple of years back. Really, really neat. I don't know how often it's offered. I think they have to do it when because they have residencies there where the artists live there. So they have to wait until there's a break when there's nobody living there to do these tours. But it was like on a Saturday morning, and I don't remember if there was a fee for the tour or not, but I would urge everyone to check it out and get a tour. It's a really interesting history. I mean, I'm not into art like other people are, and I know, well, Pete is into other art, but not art.
Does artificial intelligence porno count?
So I'm going to go on a limb and say no.
All right, we'll edit that on post. We broke Joe.
Check it out. Take the tour of Ragdale. It's worth it.
What is Ragdale? I don't even know what it is.
It was a historic home. Owned by Howard Van Doren Shaw?
Yeah, but there's also the Ragsdale like painting company too, right?
It's Ragdale, isn't it? Not Ragsdale.
No, I know, but it's
Yeah.
I don't know. It's confusing. It blends in.
I would urge everyone to take that tour because it enlightened me a lot. I've forgotten a little, obviously, because it was like 2 or 3 years ago now, but it was really nice.
You seem enlightened, yes.
I'm enlightened, yes.
You know who's enlightened? Nancy Novich. She got her doggy drinking fountain at the parks. Did you see that?
Oh.
What is that?
Hey, dogs need water too, pal.
Nancy, great job.
Plumbers had to put in a faucet for the dogs on the bottom.
You see those at a lot of parks now around the North Shore. So why not Lake Forest?
Hey, I got an idea.
That ain't going to break the bank, Pete.
Hold on. Jeff's got an idea.
Ooh, it's a San Pellegrino in the hospital there.
Yeah, when they give you water, do they ask you want still or
straight out of Duffer's Pub, actually.
You smuggled it in.
Yeah.
Contraband.
Okay. we got to do a co-op one day with the beaches, because the Lake Bluff, you can bring your dog. You know what I mean? You can bring the dog to the beach. Lake Forest, there's no dogs allowed, right? Am I right on this?
You are correct, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get past all the 4-5, 4-4 BS. And why doesn't everyone that has, that lives in one of the two, you could go to either one. Everyone wins. Look at that.
You're saying doing like a sharing thing where
you get two
residents
beaches.
Can come to Lake Forest and beach.
Yeah, and I think it'd be cool. One, again, it's one big community.
Well, we subsidize Lake Bluff anyways, so might as well do it with the park.
We do.
We do.
How?
Let's start with EMS services.
Oh, you're talking about East Lake Bluff. I thought, okay, you're not talking about Norwood. So good.
No. We subsidize the village of Lake Bluff.
You know how you can tell if somebody's from Lake Bluff? Try to shake their hands.
That's mean, Pete. I know a lot of people that shake strong hands in Lake Bluff.
No,
they're all gonna punch you with a Pączki.
No, it's like when the time comes to pay the check, they get alligator arms.
All right, back to my awesome idea.
Yeah, go.
You people that love your dogs, that like your dogs to crap on a beach, a nice sandy beach, Lake Bluff allows you to do that, right? And then people could go back and forth, and everyone has two beaches.
Is the Lake Bluff beach for Lake Bluff residents only, like the Lake Forest beaches?
Yeah. They charge just like Lake Forest. They charge like $25 for outsiders. So it's
so some type of intergovernmental agreement.
Yeah, but Lake Bluff's got a really nice beach too. I mean, it's great. And then here's the big reason why, Joe.
Right? They have a park district, so
they all go to high school together, right? Let's say Billy is dating, little Kimmy, and Kimmy lives in Lake Forest, and Billy lives in Lake Bluff. They can't even go to the beach together. That's nonsense.
So Lake Bluff has a separate elected park district, whereas the Parks and Rec is a department.
It's a free IGA.
No, but they just have to do an IGA with now, isn't Knollwood part of the Lake Bluff Park District?
We do. We subsidize everybody, including.
So if
Lake
they do
Forest,
this IGA, then Knollwood folks could come to the Lake Forest beach.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say that out loud. You probably just got everyone to vote no on it now.
You got to know the facts, man.
We could have snuck that right in there, and then you had to say that out loud.
They come to Lake Forest High School, so what's the difference?
Oh my God! Well, thank you for letting us come to your high school. So nice.
Well, thank you for paying taxes like everybody else. Well, I think Lake Forest pays a lot more in taxes there, but that's just going out on a limb. But you're paying taxes, you get in.
Lake Forest got the cheapest tax rate around. You stop it.
Not the school district, the
Just
city.
ask anybody.
Yeah, that's true.
So quick recap on Valentine's Day. Great holiday. Spent it at Bratsk's. What a freaking blast I had.
Yeah, dude.
Maureen, you really let him pull that stunt on you?
What are you talking about? It's no stunt. She was tickled pink to do it.
All right,
Joe.
Nina was great, right?
Nina's got that place. She's got that running like a watch.
Yeah, she does a good job over there, and it's always fun. We always joke. So many people are afraid to go in there because it says dive bar on the side. It's literally just a joke. It's the cleanest dive bar you've ever been.
I was telling a couple people, I said, it's probably the nicest dive bar.
Nah, stay out of there.
Yeah.
Stay out of there.
If you have a collared shirt on, it better be a flannel.
Go to Deer Path.
Everyone's welcome.
Deer Path Inn is more for you peoples.
Yeah.
I lost $2 on my lotto there. I still got the ticket. Actually, I don't know if I lost because I don't know how to figure out if I won or not.
All you got to do is scan.
There's an app. There's an app for that.
Oh, I don't know. But Bratsk's definitely, Jeff. You got a gem over there, Nina. Great gem, and she's got a lot of great ideas, like doing this podcast live.
We're gonna do it live next week. We're doing it live next week.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, this week I got tied up. I mean, listen, I'm basically in prison, so
We
I can't get out of here. Yeah, we'll see. My doctor, it's my wife's orders. Whatever she says.
Camilla says, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So
Okay.
I'm going on another wellness journey. So we'll see how it winds up.
We all need a wellness journey.
Yeah.
Do you want me to drop off some incense for you or anything there while you're at
It's
the
actually
spot?
brand new, so like you have that new carpet smell, that new paint smell.
Yeah.
I'm the first person in my room, the first person like to use any of the stuff. It's
Maybe
great.
you should put a plaque, the Jeff Urso room.
I didn't want to say nothing. I'm glad you brought that up. It would be great.
Fair enough.
We'll work on that for you.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Put a word in.
So we're getting ready for the spring here. Anything else coming up that we got to be prepared for?
Yeah, we got St. Patty's Day. We got March.
Oh, yeah,
what are you
March
talking
Madness.
about? Oh, for like the city?
Just in general.
I don't know. Yeah. Pick up all the dogs that crapped in your yard for the whole winter. Go pick all that crap up.
Oh, why you get me going, Jeff? Because these idiots fill up the dog poop bags. They take the time to fill them up and leave them. I'd respect these idiots more if they just leave the crap on the lawn. But you take the time.
Fertilizer. It's fertilizer, man. I like the fake pickup people. That's the best. You do the one, you look left, you look right, you do the fake bend, and then you hold the bag and you just get the hell out of there. That's the best.
Scoo, where are you, Scoo?
I was about to say, you took the words out of my mouth. Scoo.
The mayor of Oakwood Avenue sitting out there just waiting.
Scoo. It ain't a classic Lake Forest podcast without.
No, but next week,
dog poo.
Next week we're gonna go live. We're gonna have a little, and then me and Nina we're gonna do a little. We're gonna go out. We're gonna start checking out different restaurants every week. We're gonna give you a little clip on that. So we'll get it.
One bite, one sip. We all sort of know the rules.
Yeah.
Right.
So
maybe start with a Pączki. You want me to bring you one, Jeff?
Where are you gonna get it from?
Pączki.
From Mary. She outsources them.
Oh my God!
You leave Mary alone. What are you becoming? Mary, when you see Pete, smack him. And then when you're done, smack him again.
Ooh, and
put
again.
Put a Pączki right in his...
I love Mary. Smack me again, Mary.
She's going to hit you upside the head. You're going to fall on the train tracks from your wounds.
Okay, great. I want to say this is one of the taller midget podcasts we've ever done. Thank you.
Yeah, this is the show about nothing. But
Jeff,
we need a guest, or let's do the Bratsk show. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, no, we're gonna fix it, and we're gonna make Nina sit down too. I told her she's gonna sit down because you know what, you need a 25-year-old woman's perspective.
Yeah,
so,
that doesn't look like us.
Yeah, so it's because you guys are always talking about the same old. We got to hit what's really going on. So
yeah,
let's see what she has to say.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So.
Jeff Urso, get better. Joe Weiss, thanks,
buddy.
Contributions
Take
out
care.
there. Okay. Bye.
The Lake Forest Podcast is supported by viewers, listeners, and businesses just like you. Broker Michelle Parno has lived and worked in Lake Forest for over 2 decades. Michelle's lending experience, when combined with her real estate expertise, makes her an invaluable asset to her clients as they navigate their home buying or selling process. Call Michelle now at 847-528-8721, 847-528-8721. For the best cannabis in the world, look no further than Iliad Epic Grove. Owned by Lake Bluff's own Rich Ruzich, they are a cannabis cultivation center focusing on hard-to-find small batch products that will delight both the occasional user and ganjier. When visiting Michigan, ask for it by name. Epic Products, exceptional process. For more information, email info@iliadgrow.com. Laracy & Company CPAs, founded in 2010 by Lake Forest's own Brian Laracy, specializes in tax preparation and bookkeeping services. Earning the People Love Us on Yelp award, their process is straightforward. Just upload, review, and file. For a free quote, visit LaracyCPA.com now. That's LARISEYCPA.com.
I'm excited to share with you something special from our Lake Forest community, the Aesthetic Lounge Med Spa located at 775 North Bank Lane in Lake Forest near Wisconsin Avenue. This just isn't any spa. They offer an amazing blend of traditional spa services plus the added benefit of medical procedures and treatments. In a relaxing and luxurious spa environment, you can enjoy a range of cosmetic and aesthetic treatments. These are all performed under the supervision of top medical professionals. The Aesthetic Lounge Med Spa provides skin care, facial rejuvenation, body contouring, laser hair removal, Botox, dermal fillers, chemical peels, and much more. What's great is that each treatment is tailored not just to enhance your appearance, but also to address specific skin concerns and to promote overall well-being. So if you're looking to pamper yourself and take your beauty routine to the next level, give the Aesthetic Lounge Med Spa a call at 224-768-8028 or visit them at their location on North Bank Lane. It's an experience your skin will thank you for.
We'd also like to say we're thankful for our Patreon supporters, Otto, John C., Helen, Herrick, JM, and Paul G.